Hello, Taurus, and any Taurus placements listening in. I hope you are having a good day or night wherever you are on this beautiful planet Earth of ours. This is going to be a collective reading for the sign of Taurus. So, if you're familiar with your birth chart, anywhere you may have Taurus in your chart, this could resonate for you. Just always remember to take what resonates, leave what doesn't. And I am pretty excited to get into this reading. And I saved this for one of the last readings I was recording live on stream because I myself am a Taurus. So I thought it would be fun to just save the best for last. Well, quote unquote best for last. I just say that as the cliche phrase. I don't really think of myself as the best. I don't think one person is just the best, but we are going to get a clear, honest, past, present, future sort of message out here for you, Taurus, my lovely Tauruses. So, what does Taurus need to hear for their highest good? And this whole Taurus reading may or may not resonate with me because it could be about, like, all these other different Taurus placements and that I just don't have, so, because I am a Taurus sun. Let's get into the main cards. We're going to do a modified 9-card past, present, futures spread kind of here. Let's get a good shuffle on these cards before we really get into it. Need to hear highs good. Clear, honest messages, please. Ace of Cups reversed. 5 of Wands. Ooh. That is interesting. 10 of Cups. The Magician on the bottom of the deck. I feel like Tauruses almost feel at their wits' end, but also are just trying to stay on that fine line of delusion and reality. I feel like you're in reality. Like, that's what it's like. Here is the section of reality you're in, and as soon as you step off this card is when you're in delusion, and you're like getting like ever so close to the edge there, and then just kind of backing away. It's not like you're entering a state of delusion. I don't think any Taurus is being delusional at this point. I feel like there is a lack of fulfillment in your life that you're trying to provide for yourself, but you're not trying to do it in a way where you feel like you have nothing, because you know you don't have nothing, and you know that there is more beyond this 5 Wands here. This 5 Wands usually talks about not necessarily like chaos and competition, but it just is like when it comes to chaos and competition, sometimes competition can literally just be overwhelming. Seeing the competition of like a certain field, like a certain career field, and the competition for certain positions like is really tough, kind of a thing. So things like that when it comes to competition. It's like seeing the market, knowing it's tough, but also still trying to remind yourself that you don't have nothing, and that you're always everywhere, and anyone at anywhere and everywhere has started from nothing at one point. Like, we all kind of started from nothing, and it's not like you have nothing to start with, it's just that you're starting from ground zero, like step 1. You're on level 1. Some people may be on level 50. You're on level 1. And I think the big goal is finding sustainable happiness in anywhere you go, in any goals that you create. And I feel like truly wanting more for yourself, that's more than just what is directly in front of you. There's a phrasing I keep getting in my head. I want to provide more, I want to do more so I can persevere more. I want to strive to do better, to be better, to... That's the part that I'm missing. Like, that's the part that I can't seem to quite get. What power are you needing to provide to yourself in order to gain these new perspectives and follow through with committing to them? Hello. Okay. Yes, I know. I understand. Hello. Someone said hello in chat. The only person that I will break the reading for, but I do want to continue into this Ace of Cups, because the Ace of Cups and the Magician give me this, like, it's not like you feel like you're lacking things. It almost feels like trying to see clear when the water isn't clear. And understanding why is the water not clear? What's unclear about all of this? I want to get at least that card that flew out there. I think what's unclear about all this is you probably have... probably have a lot of... have or have had a lot of adversity towards it's like, why do you want to be better? Why can't you just settle for what is, kind of energy that I feel like someone was probably raised around. What does the Ace of Cups have to say? Have to clarify. What do they need to know, Taurus? Because I understand the Devil, but I feel like there's a lot more. There's a lot more than meets the eye here. I swear I heard a card like flip. Guess not. Devil, Death. In the Tower. Transformation. 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 Now, how you gonna have all this and not have a transformation? In my opinion, I feel like all this chaos is leading up to a giant breaking out of a shell, metamorphosis kind of energy where truly becoming, becoming of yourself. Is that a phrase? Is that a word? So I'm just noticing how long my hair's gotten. Damn. I think I keep getting the phrasing of, how are you gonna have all of this energy leading to transformation of the self and not have a transformation of the self? But I think that's the thing that's like, oh hey, if the water doesn't seem clear, it's kind of like, swim somewhere else in a weird way, in a weird fashion. Not necessarily swim to clearer waters, but it feels in that sense, because that doesn't really make sense. It makes sense metaphorically, but it sounds very strange, is to swim to clearer waters. But I feel like if you want to know why the blurry water is blurry, you have to swim out of it in order to see. It's like seeing the picture from like a broader perspective, seeing the bigger picture of things, per se. Zooming out. I think that's the big thing that helps you, Taurus, in truly embodying all of the tools that you have to manifest. And I try to take a lot of myself out in these readings, but I can tell you right now that I too kind of resonate, at least with the, hey, how are you gonna have all of these like things line up and not pursue the thing that you've like, because I quit my job and I was basically screaming at myself, am I crazy, am I not crazy? All of these things are lining up to basically have me do all of this full time. Why not just go for it at this point? Because I feel the need to just go, like, and go after it. And I think that's the big thing that drives you, is when you truly forget about all the other things that everyone else is doing. And even like, for example, at least like, I never really was too worried about this, but like all these different things that tarot readers are doing, and like what can get me this success, what can get me that success, when you stop worrying about what can get you success and you start doing. A lot of Tauruses get too stuck in their head and stubborn on, oh, but we have to have a plan. Oh, because I know you don't like change, Taurus. We don't like change. We only like change when we have a plan. And when we can't accept the change that's right in front of us, the change will for sure accept us. Oh, thank you for the follow. You got my new alerts to work. How pretty. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day or night wherever you're in the world. I am recording this for YouTube, and we are in the middle of the Taurus reading, so if you missed out in the beginning, you are welcome to watch it on YouTube. I feel like this energy of, if you are going to ignore the change won't and will not ignore you. But it's not in a bad sense. It's kind of like, okay, well, yeah, if you choose to do nothing, like, let's say I chose to do nothing after I quit my job, I would have no money in my bank account right now. Doing this streaming stuff ever since I quit my job I have seen some income, and has kind of just opened my mind to like, hey, yeah, this is possible. And I kind of always knew it was, but there's just, everything in life happens for different reasons, and how we have made certain choices may or may not have been, could have been better. Like the thinking of the coulda, woulda, shouldas, you're not even thinking about that. Like, I think the only time it comes to thinking of coulda, woulda, shoulda is right when you get ready to move forward with this idea. Oh, but what if? Oh, but, and then it feels awkward and you don't feel like yourself anymore with it. And I feel like that's the one thing to just recognize and really rebuild from. The tower is sitting directly above the ace of coins here, the ace of pentacles. So it's literally like a card of dismantling, deconstructing, destruction, and right above a card of rebirthing and planting a new seed in order to regrow. And I think the understanding of it's not going to be perfect at first is going to help you. Please understand anything you do is not going to look perfect at first. I understand, Taurus. You want it to look great. I know. You want it to look so party. You want things to look so chef's kiss. Like, you eat that good grub and you're like, you are falling in love with what you're eating kind of quality. Like, you love that shit. I know. I'm a Taurus. I understand. But we have to be honest with ourselves at the end of the day and really just kind of, you know, have some guts for our own dreams. I think if we've had guts for this long and guts to do all these different things in our lives, why can't we have a little bit of guts towards choosing our dreams and choosing what we want in life and choosing that thing that we actually desire? Because the Tauruses that do that, and the Tauruses that are doing that right now, are truly seeing success. And not even just like Taurus sun signs, like people who have a lot of Taurus energy right now and are embodying a lot of Taurus energy, you have a lot of potential. There is so much potent energy that you hold, and it's literally because during this time feels like I feel like it feels different during this time because you feel this sense of, if I don't do it now, I'll never get a chance ever again. And I think anytime you are faced with something new, try and have that mentality. Well, if I don't do this now, I won't probably get another chance to do this in the future. Or won't get another chance for like another week. And you don't feel like waiting a whole fucking week. So, to clarify, the Five of Wands is the Ace of Coins, the Four of Cups, and the Three of Coins. I think you truly want to actually learn from your own healing and learn how to truly discipline your own desires. I feel like it's not like you don't want to do the work. It's not that. You're just scared to like be on the stage of doing the work. You're nervous of having that responsibility. But listen, I don't know who made us or who makes us in our personalities and stuff, but God or whoever the fuck wouldn't have made you so goddamn amazing, skillful, and powerful if it didn't think you couldn't handle this. There's a lot of potential and potent energy that you have within you right now. And you wouldn't have been given this energy and this amount of it if the universe didn't think you couldn't handle it. And the thing is, anytime this has probably come up for you, you said, nah, I probably can't handle it, and you toss it to the side. And the universe is, well, once again, takes the time to remind you, look, you got a lot of energy here. You can really not just put all of it into something, but gradually put yourself into this new thing. I think the biggest, like, scare is that when you jump into something new, there's a sense of, oh, I have to have everything figured out all at once, and it must all be, like, sorted out, and there must be a plan, and it's, like, distracting yourself with all these different things instead of just, I'm gonna do this one thing, cool, I completed that. Alright, I'm gonna go watch a TV show. I'm gonna go take a break. I'm gonna go for a walk, you know? Like, that thing that keeps you in line with distracting yourself from distracting yourself. It's silly and kind of it sounds confusing when I say it like that, but you are literally trying to distract yourself from thoughts that will distract you from the things that you should be doing. For example, probably doing the dishes and or laundry. Just saying that for cough cough nudge nudge future me, listen up here. Anyway, we need to get the last cards here, and then we are going to finish up this reading, and that is going to be the recording, and it is also going to be the stream. So if anyone is watching live, I will be uploading the readings I did today, and I did all of the air signs. That is all uploaded on YouTube, or going to be uploaded on YouTube soon. I want to try and get it out by tonight or by the end of this weekend. I don't know what the weekend's gonna entail. So, if you want to see the fire signs and the water signs, those are already up on the channel right now. And I'm excited to see. Ten of Cups had an interesting energy, and I'm curious to see, like, this kind of cryptic message that could come out here. Because Ten of Cups gave me this truly being happy with balancing happiness, and truly being happy in understanding it may not look perfect at first, but it will. You can work on making it better in the future. I think that's the biggest thing here. Accepting that nothing's going to look as perfect. The Ten of Cups clarified the Ten of Cups. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking with me? Oh, I think it's because the story in the Ten of Cups card is a bit different in this one. It kind of depicts a celebration and almost like we get to watch the main character of said story live a happy life. Ooh, clarifying the Ten of Cups, we have the Knight of Cups, Ten of Cups, and King of Wands. Oh. When you open up to all of the new beginnings and the potential and potent new beginnings you have people and even the universe looking at you like, and even possibly yourself looking at you like, look at how happy we are when we choose ourselves. This feels so good, and there's nothing wrong with it. You aren't putting your judgment in a wrong place. You aren't putting any of your intentions in the wrong area. The only time you put your intentions in the wrong area is when you do something out of fear. When you feel like you were choosing, oh, I gotta get all this done because I'm scared that da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, and you're anxious because that's why you're doing all this stuff. No. You have a very clear head, and I think you need to trust yourself with that. And I think whenever you don't trust yourself, that's when it becomes unclear. And that's what I think we were talking about with the blurry water. Anytime your vision becomes kind of blurred, or your, like, inner vision, just your mind becomes blurred, zoom out and find those clearer waters. Find that path to a clear head, and it will truly bring you strength in those pathways and potential opportunities that you are moving forward in life, because you have a very vibrant energy about you, Taurus, and it's something I feel like some people haven't seen in a long time. And some people, I think, are looking at you like, Taurus is back. There's this really relieving energy some people have towards you where they're back. Okay. Let's get back to schedule. Let's get back to it. Oh! And some of you may be saying this to yourself. Ah, there I am. Now I'm back in action. Feel a focus here. Now I'm back, intertwined into myself, in tune with myself, in love with myself, in love with the self that I've created, in love with the self that I'm still working on creating, and actively creating. And it's not just I know I can be this. It's, no, I know I am this. There's a difference in I know I can be versus I know I am already, and I'm just getting better. That's the biggest difference. And that's the biggest difference of the choices and how you handle these new potential outcomes for you. You have so much potent energy within you, and I want you to understand how, like, genuinely important that is, because it's like taking a leap of faith on something, and then, all right, I know I gotta do this because this is the responsibility I'm taking, and then not doing that thing, not taking the responsibility. If you don't take the responsibility of your own dreams, how are they gonna come to fruition? How are they supposed to manifest? If you don't take the actual responsibilities seriously, or even take them seriously and then find out a way that works for you, if you can't get it all done by yourself or get it all done in one day, keep consistency. At least find a small part of it to, find a small goal to set for yourself and accomplish. It doesn't have to always be done right when you think it's going to be done or want it to be done. It is going to get done when it gets done, and I think the biggest thing for Tauruses right now is trusting all of the timing that's happening, because you know when is the right opportunity to go after opportunities, the right time to strike, the right time to take a rest, the right time to even, recuperate with yourself and just reconcile with yourself and be like, hey, like, we've done a lot, and just acknowledging the small success and small accomplishments and little successes you've had over the years, and just even in the past 5 weeks, you've really transformed yourself into a whole brand new Taurus that I think only a few people on the outside can truly see. There's only a few people that really know you, Taurus, that can really see this transformation. And I think part of this reading wants you to know that they are proud of you. And the other part is it's okay if your transformation isn't obvious to everybody just yet. So, you're going to seem not necessarily naive to people, but you're probably going to, people are not going to expect the potent energy that you have about you, whether it's potent energy in general, potent energy in knowledge, in just physical capability, creativity. You have something going for you, working for you, and you need to keep at it. There's no other way I can say it other than you've gone through way too fucking much to sell yourself short and sell yourself to yourself. This isn't really but selling yourself to other people. It's like selling yourself to yourself. You don't want to sell yourself short to yourself, because then you won't realize how really powerful you are. And the only time I feel like you really recognize the power is when you actually take that chance. But do not fear that anything that you have done, any choice that you made, has been a wrong choice. The only time I feel like it is a wrong choice is when it is done out of fear and not intuitive, insightful decision making. And I think you need to remind yourself, and find the things that make you you again. And like, let's say part of what made you you again was you always went to a specific park all the time and you want to go again, but you know you can't spend the whole day there, but at least you can get out there for a little bit. Just enjoy the view, enjoy the weather if it's decent, and just enjoying the path of life. Because if everything isn't falling apart right this second, or in the next coming of hours, you are okay. I don't think you need to be stressing. If things aren't falling apart right in front of your face, there is no worry that needs to be had other than what's the next thing of priority? What's the next responsibility? Because at that point, Tauruses are like, cool, yeah, we got that. We'll take that shit by the reins, no problem. And I think this is where you're coming into yourself so wholeheartedly. I really am like in awe. I resonate with this reading because I feel like I did all of this yesterday or like a little last week, and now I'm kind of catching up in the sense of like, good to know I'm not alone out there. Y'all are kind of going through some similar shit with me too, and I want to say you're not alone out there because I went through some similar shit. It's hard getting your ass up and choosing yourself and choosing your dreams and your desires, but as soon as you make that choice to do it and you actually, hey, you know what, we haven't gotten to enjoy this thing in a long time, let's just fucking do it. Because we did not go through all this shit. We did not go through all this shit for nothing. And I know that you Tauruses have been waiting for a day, and this is just across the board. Like, you don't have to be a Taurus sun sign, but there's an energy of there are people out there that have been just waiting for that one day. It doesn't have to be an actual day. And I feel like some of us have been constantly hyper fixated on when's this one day coming around where everything's going to be fine, or we believe everything's going to be fine. But why not today? Why not today? What's stopping you from making you believe today? That's the key, is the what is stopping you. And I think the thing is, I never even thought about it. Why not today? Why not today? Why not today out of all the days that you could have possibly lived? You're going to keep on waiting and waiting and waiting until when? Until another random tarot reader comes along and tells you the same old thing? Don't do that to yourself. I know you don't want that, Taurus. Be real with yourself. Be real and honest about how it's okay to not have it all perfect at first, to not have everything done right away, to not have a full plan. It's okay, but as long as you get started, that is the key in all of this transformation and all of the stuff that you've overcome in all of the years. Come back to yourself and come back to the reason why you were doing this in the first place, because the reason is you didn't go through all that for nothing. You didn't go through all that shit for nothing. But still learning how to be free from all that shit. A lot of this is you being free. And I want you to be free in your own heart, mind, body, and soul. And that is all I have for you, Taurus. Thank you for letting me read your cards. That was a very, this is what you need to hear, and there's no ifs, whats, ands, buts about it. That is all I have for you. Thank you for letting me read your cards. I hope you guys enjoyed the reading, and always remember to take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and all that wonderful stuff. If you would like a private reading, I do offer private readings. But for now, for anyone who is watching live on Twitch, I was recording this live on Twitch to upload to YouTube, so it'll be on YouTube later. And if you're watching this on YouTube later, hello, thank you for watching. And that is all I have for you lovely human beings. I just want to say thank you again. and I hope to see you in the next one. Peace.